Well, it's here, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. The all-new 589. Well guys, another day, another project. Well, technically it's the same project, but you know what? We ran out of gas for the welder, so I had to stop welding. So what I'm gonna do today, I'm gonna hammer out, finishing welding this up, hook the cylinder up, and then I'm gonna load it on a pallet, get it in the pickup, so I can send it to get painted to match frame, because, you know, I thought about painting it black, but I think it would look better blue. What do you think? I think so too. So we're gonna do that. Gotta put a little more weld there. I think I'm gonna lay another bead. I ground that out. That was, of course, the end of the last episode. Fill that up with weld, tidy it up. These ones look good because, you know, I am actually a certified professional welder. No, I'm not. Pretty much a novice, but I do have experience. I worked for Vanguard Cranes once. Don't know if you know that, but you know now. So anyways, enough talking. Gonna hammer this out so we can get on to, you know, another project. But it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I need to weld stoppers on. And I found some steel. And I got one weld here I need to clean up because I got some porosity holes that I forgot I have to fix. So, and the plan is to leave this on now. So, slide this back. Wherever the end is. Is right there. Okay, so that'll be the 6 inches behind. I don't have a lot of room for this stop. So I'm gonna cut How am I gonna do this? Longer slider would have been nice. So I was just telling Dad, guys, I think I screwed up. Because the kicker is, if I tilt you down, this slider head is longer than the one that came off in a lot of them, so it's got this little tail. And it's a 24-inch slide, and if I wanted to go a foot and ahead of center, then I should have had this 3 inches further forward, but I didn't have it 3 inches further forward because with this tail, to weld a stop on, it would be off the rails. But the problem is where I put it, I can't put a really big stop. So these stops are not as strong as they probably should be. But as long as I don't slam into it loaded, it'll be fine. And in all reality, this thing's probably not going to do anything anyways. But
on that truck, you don't have to worry.
I feel like I should have got it so it was a foot and a half ahead and 6 inches back. Whereas now I've got 6 inches back and 15 inches ahead. I'm 3 inches short of a foot and a half.
You won't need any more on a tandem. You won't need any more than that ahead, I don't think. Especially with your fuel tanks up under the door.
Yeah.
In fact, you'll probably never ever go there.
So I've set this now so it's 6 inches ahead, and it's kind of a nice, well, it's almost in the center, is what I'm saying. For paint, because I figured 6 inches ahead is...
No matter what you plan for, it won't work the way you thought it was going to.
True. So I'm just gonna weld my little air fitting doohickey on there, and then I'll see if you could pick this end up and I can fix, I got a weld on that side that's, I need to grind out because it's holy.
Holy? More holy than righteous?
Yes.
Did you turn the argon on?
Well, I did today, but it was from yesterday, and it was one that I think when the argon was running out and the tip was dirty,
Yeah. Oh well.
I mucked it up. So I should fix it before I paint it.
I wouldn't worry about it, personally. You got enough weld on there that it'll never come off. See, it's right there. Yeah. Just weld over top. Wow, I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, it's entirely up to you, but personally.
Stupid thing is, it's the weld over top that I did that is the shit part.
Well, then don't worry about it. It's got a good weld underneath. Don't worry about it.
What I should do is just grind it down low.
Well, whatever you want to do. If you want to pick it up and redo it, we can do that.
I want to pick it up and redo it. Well, I'm gonna slide the block out.
Here, I'll do that. You slide the block out.
Well.
I wonder if I could just lift it up without the use of the power forklift.
Well, forklift right now, I've got wooden electric. Okay, you get on that end, I'll get on this end. Got it?
Yep. Yeah, see that looks like.
I just grind it. I mean, your bottom weld is good, so I wouldn't. Well, I'm sorry, up to you.
Maybe I'll just grind it up to clean it off and see how it looks, because it's the goop that's on top.
Yeah, and it's not that serious. You got a good weld underneath, so.
Coffee time!
So, but I was going to say, look at the front of Duke, or not Duke, Stubby.
Well, it was stubby, but what do we call stubby now?
Just a beautiful Pete.
I was thinking maybe we should just call it Dad's truck.
No, call it anything you want. It's still a broken down old truck. But if you noticed, it's got a little more 10-gallon paint job.
Yes, it does. So what you can't see, guys, is behind us is the truck formerly known as Stubby, and Dad gave it a 10-foot paint job on the front to hide some rivets. So I figured maybe we should just call it Dad's truck, because I tried to give it to Dad, but Dad was like, well, I don't really need it, so.
Well, your mother refused to ride in it pulling the fifth wheel, so that kind of ended that.
Yeah, that would do it.
I was going to get her a step ladder and everything, and she said there's no way she's riding in a broken down old Peterbilt. So
I was just going to say, update, guys. They got Mom on a medication. She's feeling a lot better, and she's probably going to come home in a couple of days, so.
And they're looking into that desert flu.
Into the desert?
Because there is a flu that you get from out in the desert, and a lot of it's in the dirt. And she was planting flowers and whatnot in Yuma, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with her. And so we kind of figured she had stomach pains when we were in Yuma, and it just got worse and worse and worse. And we figured that it's probably the desert flu. She caught it in Yuma because she started feeling it, last winter. And so they did a scope, and they found some yeast in her stomach, and they give her some medication for that. And so far, she hasn't vomited.
Well, that's good news.
In 3 days. So that in itself is good news. And they don't want to operate on her carotid artery in her throat until she's back strong again. So I don't know. The doctors were baffled. They couldn't figure it out. And also, salt kills yeast. So I give her a bag of Cheesies, and it was after that she started feeling better.
Cheesies is the answer. To heck with all your greens and Well, and it's funny because I know I had kidney stones, and one of the things is to drink lemonade, because the acidity from the lemonade helps make your kidney stones dissolve. So,
well, it's like, if you go with the indigenous people, lived all over this country for hundreds of years and never had modern medicine.
Yeah.
So a lot of the natural stuff works just as good as your modern medicine.
But they didn't have Cheesies.
No. But, oh well.
Anyways.
So who knows?
Okay, guys, stops are welded on. I would have liked to have laid them flat instead of being as vertical as they are. That's not a bad weld if I do say so myself, except for that part. But like I say, this is a 24-inch slider. This is longer than I expected. I don't know what it came off of, but excuse me. It's a big one. So it's a big one. But I got to get going. And I welded this on too, so I can run my line for my air thingy so that can get painted. But I got to get going because I have a brand new Peterbilt 589 coming to town. So I got to go let him in the gate at the shop, and I think I'm going to do a walk around video. So that'll be another episode. But hopefully I'll have more to come in this episode tomorrow. So, but I got to run. So we'll see you in just a minute. I hope. Maybe just a second. I don't know. But I gotta run. Well, it's here, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. The all-new 589 crossing through the gate into Prince George. We might not even have to wash it. Damn, that looks good. You know what looks good? That does. Very cool. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. Well, now we'll get Don all hooked. We'll get him hooked up to this Freightliner. That's right, I'm getting rid of the Freightliner. And yeah, I don't think we need to wash this baby. Look at that. Ooh.
That's what I saw right away.
I know. And these. Well, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I just got a little bit of goosebumps. She looks good. She looks real good. Like, check this out. You know, first impressions, the accent lights, I don't know who built them or where they came from, but that looks awesome. Look at that legendary paint. Air cleaner light. She's got a little bit of bugs, but that's okay. I don't even think I need to detail it. And you know what Don said that brought it up? He said it was the nicest driving automatic he's ever driven. And he wasn't even just saying that, because I was gonna, you know, if he was, I'd be paying him, but I didn't have to. And check this out. It's got the spinners. It's got the spinners that I thought all the limited 389s, the 389Xs were gonna have. I need this in my life. Look at that. That's so cool. So yeah, the Pete emblem is gonna stay level. Those are available at shoppeterbilt.com, I believe. So this one has aluminum. I wonder if they would miss the aluminum fifth wheel, because you know what, that would look really good on my truck. But I guess I could buy one, but that'd probably be expensive. But yeah, this is, gosh, this is beautiful. And check this out. Check this out that I noticed. Look at this exhaust. Is that the new normal? Because it looks good. Where's that aftermarket? It's probably aftermarket because it looks so good, but I like that. Yeah, for your bunk heater exhaust. Oh, we got windows in the sides of the sleeper. And, you know, we're going to do more walk around videos on it. But look at that. We got a great big 14.5-inch air screen. They call them 15-inch, but technically they're just a little bit under. I think it's like 14 3/4 or something like that. But yeah, that looks awesome. Awesome. And you know what? The hood does taper a little bit. And the other interesting note is your grille is actually wider than a 389. Same height, but it's wider. She's got more girth. And you know what's good about that? More room for cooling, for heavy haul, for hauling logs, pulling low beds, and check it out. We got stainless steel mirror arms. I know, it's awesome. I can make these come out to there if I want to without it looking hokey. And what I'm wondering is, can we retrofit to a 567? Because that is awesome. I'm just saying, it's awesome. And look at that mirror. It almost looks like a I wonder if it's four-way. And let's take a look inside. Like this burl, not gonna lie, it's nice and smooth and woody looking. We gotta see me! Got four-way adjustable traditional. Those are awesome. Look at that. And you can tip them down. Oh look, there's my tires for chaining up. Yeah. Okay, how do we turn bunk light? Is that, there we go. Oh, I want one of those. I wonder how much it costs just to buy this emblem. That is tidy. Lots of room. Does it have the, no, doesn't have the ambient lighting package. The ambient lighting package lights up across there, which is super cool for mood lighting. But this is comfy. Look at how much room you have. Yo, compared to the traditional 72-inch, like, woo, it's pretty awesome. I'm telling you, this is freaking awesome. And I hope this stays. Look at this, black. We got black interior features. Got your fridge. We got our closet. And we can adjust your radio here, I think. Can we? How do we do it? I don't want time. I don't want alarm. When in doubt, just start mashing buttons. Oh, maybe it's not do that. No. I should know how to work this, but I don't. We got an S-bar. We got an inverter. We got like all our ports. We got little lights. We got a window. We haven't had a window in a 72 in a long time. Long time. And we got two. There's one right there too. So, I'm telling you guys, I kind of love it. And, you know, I'm not just saying that because I'm a salesman. I mean, I'd say it because Peterbilt feeds my family, but this is really cool. Like, it's super nice. No bull. Come check it out. I think you're going to be impressed because I know I'm impressed. I'm not just saying that. I really am not. And look at that sky. That looks pretty cool. And we also have a brand new 389X there to look at. But that one's sold. I know. All the 389s are sold. Actually, yeah, I know. Might have one. No, probably not available. You know, but these 589s, I'm telling you, bring your sunglasses because our future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. And I'm serious. It looks really good. And I'm not even just saying that, so.